What's going on, everybody? Where you hide? Where you hide? Where you hiding? We got our man Dashie up here in the building. Say hi to the people.
What's up, everybody? I know you guys wondering, Dashie, why are you wearing the Reds today? That's because I plan on making Reds content here sometime today when I get back from doing what I gotta do. I got life, people.
Yeah, let them live. Now, for this one, since we are in a national championship, and this is a very special occasion, a very special live stream, we need a moment of silence really quick. Let's go, Buckeyes.
Yep. This is the second straight season now where the SEC will not be featured in a national championship game. Last time this happened was 2004 to 05 seasons.
Wow, the SEC's kind of falling off, ladies and gentlemen. Guess who was the last team to beat an SEC team this year? We were.
Yeah, we were the last team to beat the SEC team, and people, you could think, oh, you got lucky all you want. But the fact of the matter is, we have a chance to do something that Alabama did twice in 2017 and Georgia did once in 2021. That is, win the national championship without beating our without beating our heated rival.
That's right. And also, like, you got to go back in history and just be like, yo, like, we used to struggle with all these SEC teams. Now look at us. Like, we beat two SEC teams on the way here. Like, this has to be our year to do it.
Yeah. And it's people would say, oh, people you can thank God in the national championship games in Atlanta, Georgia, not in Miami, Florida, or Tampa Bay, Florida, because we can't win in the state of Florida.
Now, here is one thing about Georgia, though. We did lose the national semifinal there, so that is a demon that we need to overcome this time. I think we can do it.
Yep. In Notre Dame, well, their only national championship game appearance, they got beat.
I thought they have a national championship. I thought they haven't won one since.
Their only game appearance. I'm not talking about when their last national championship was. I'm talking about when they appeared in the national championship game, the 2012-13 BCS national championship game. They was the last time they appeared in a national championship game and lost.
Wow.
I know their last national championship was 1988-89 season. We haven't won one in 10 years. And the last time we went, we got beat.
Yeah, we got beat by Bama 4 short seasons ago.
Yeah, and may I remind you, people, that national championship game where we lost to Bama was in Miami, Florida. You wonder why Miami Hurricanes fans hate us so much.
Yeah, and plus we only played, 8 games leading up to that game that season?
Yep.
Yeah. We finished 8-1. It was terrible. Our season was shortened because of COVID.
Yeah. And And if you put Ohio State football game in the state of Florida, putting an opponent in the state of Florida, we're going to lose automatically. Do not put. I don't want to go to state of Florida and have 99% chance of losing.
Yeah, I really don't want that neither. But on the positive side, you saw how we've done in the South so far. We just went to Texas and handled business.
Yep. And that's our most winnable state is Texas. We can win well in Texas. That's then down south in Texas. But we got a chance to conquer our demons. And Notre Dame, they struggle in the state of Georgia too.
Yeah,
As
they
of
do.
late.
But they did, on the bright side, beat Georgia. So
yeah, that was in New Orleans. So this is the state where they have most trouble in Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. I like that.
Let alone Atlanta, Georgia, because Atlanta, Georgia, get this, Notre Dame also has problems there. They struggle in the state of Georgia in general, which is something we need to take advantage of. I know last time we went to the state of Georgia, we almost won that game. At least this time we don't have to worry about an SEC team being there. We got to worry about Notre Dame being there, our most beatable opponent in the postseason.
We basically beat half the SEC teams that were left.
Yep. We knocked out Texas last week.
And we beat Tennessee to start the playoffs.
Yep. Georgia couldn't handle their business against Notre Dame, so
who was the other SEC team? It was Texas, Georgia, Tennessee, and I forgot who the fourth. Oh wait, they only had 3 teams. The Big Ten had 4 teams,
and we're only the Big Ten team left.
Yeah, thanks to Penn State.
And I remember correctly, the Big Ten, at first it's the SEC in the bowl game this year, only has 1 loss.
I know you enjoy that Helga laugh, Jaguar man. Wish you could play the Buckeyes. Wish you were as good as the Buckeyes, but I guess not.
Yeah, but let's not forget, we haven't beat Penn State in the postseason, but we did beat Notre Dame twice in the postseason, which is something I want to focus on, making sure we take back what's ours.
That's right. So the past couple of years, we have owned Notre Dame. That's something that we can go off of.
Yep.
So how do we own them this time?
Well, they do got a good offense, and we got a good we got a pretty good defense, but they do got a good offense. They got a good rush offense. They got a good pass offense. We got to eliminate the passing game to make them run the ball more.
I have a feeling they're going to try to screen us, like take a blueprint out of Texas and, try to prosper off that a little bit more than Texas did.
Yeah, and red zone and scoring off defense needs a step up because if you look at Notre Dame scoring red zone offense, Penn State at least for the most part kept Notre Dame out of the end zone in the red zone, which is something we need to take advantage of.
Yeah, and that was a good red zone stop last week. I was talking to DFW 214 just a couple days ago. He says, "Man, I know you were sweating." Yeah, we definitely were sweating when they were on the 1 yard line. We got to prevent that next time, just to make sure. We cannot have Notre Dame just driving the field. That's going to make me nervous. They're going to score touchdowns. Most teams are going to score touchdowns.
Yeah, And for Notre Dame quarterback, I don't know what the hell he's thinking. He gave us bulletin board material for this game.
Oh, you sent this to me earlier. Damn, where is it? You sent it on Twitter, right?
Yep.
Twitter. I gotta go to my Twitter. Twitter. Okay, here we go. Let's see. All the great QBs Ohio State has had the last 15 years, and Howard is definitely the worst one by far. And O State fans are trying to convince me that he's going to lead them to a chip. Laugh my ass off. Okay. I'd even take OG Jalen Marshall at QB before Howard. That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's bulletin board material. You don't give your opponent bulletin board material.
They said, congrats to the Eagles and for them to take care of Saquon. You're welcome.
I mean, I saw a Buckeye fan talking smack about Notre Dame. I say, dude, don't give him bulletin board material. Don't talk smack about their quarterback. He's a good quarterback. He can torch any defense if the opposing defense is not careful.
That's right. I'm trying to find that last picture. Damn, what was his name? Tavondre Sweat from Texas said Ohio State ain't going to do shit.
Yeah, and look what happened. He ran his mouth just like Emmanuel Aku, and look where it got them.
What's going on, Desert Eagle? Our guys are in the national championship.
Look what it got Aku and Sweat.
I hate him.
Season done. If you don't want that smoke, don't talk too much shit about your opponent way before the game. And what I think Malik Dyer did is he gave us bulletin board material, which is something I think Will Howard's going to go off.
Yeah, I think he's going to go off too.
Because look at Notre Dame's defense.
Yeah. How are they going to shut down Jeremiah Smith for the entire game? That's my profile, by the way. Shout out to Jeremiah Smith. I'm getting his jersey.
Jeremiah Smith, even though he did get shut down the last game, he needed to play better in this game.
It took triple coverage to do it. He's not going to get triple covered by the fucking Irish because they're looking at the outcome of that Texas game.
Yeah, which means that they're going to cover. They're going to try to cover Jeremiah Smith. You got other targets you can throw the ball to.
The one problem I do have with Will Howard is he can stare a receiver down like so easily, like for like a 4 or 5 seconds, like he'll just stare him down and then throw it, and then just guys are just hawking on the ball, just freaking. Okay, he's going to throw it to him. Yeah, so yeah, that's a disaster right there. Like I'm gonna need him to stop staring down receivers.
Well, Howard, you need to step up in this game. You quit staring at receivers. I need you to go off. You got a former Notre Dame quarterback who's talking shit about you. I need you to have a game of your life.
I did like, however, his utilization of the tight ends in that game versus Texas.
That's what we need to keep doing. I know Notre Dame is not that good against the tight ends. Look how they did against the tight ends last week against Penn State.
I'm gonna need Jack Sawyer to keep doing his thing too.
And the key to this game is going to come down to the trenches.
Oh my God! Did you just say that? Of any college to choose, to each their own. College football is a great sport, man. It is something you should definitely get into. Bones is trying to get into it because of his father. But yeah.
Yeah, the key to what it comes down to this game is trench. You got to win the battle into the trenches.
Yeah, we definitely do. I thought Will Howard was also a bit rushed by Texas's pass rush, and we were holding a lot in that game, and so was Texas. Texas just got the benefit of more calls. You know, the calls were being called on us, and Texas wasn't getting shit called on them. It was just crazy. The ref biasm was starting to show in that second half.
Yeah, and we got to win the battle in the trenches. We can't be holding players forever.
I've looked on Temple University back in my early days, but the vibe's just weak to me. Ah, okay, interesting.
And of course, SEC, one of my most hated conference referees.
Oh, we got them this week?
Yep. Yep, we got the SEC crew.
Oh,
you know how I feel about SEC refs.
Pray for us. They're not going to flag Notre Dame at all. They're going to keep flagging us.
But let's not forget SEC refs are also biased against Notre Dame.
I was going to mention that all signs pointed the Buckeyes to win this. They're still going to call their calls. They're still going to try to hoe us.
Yep. And I know some SEC fans who hate SEC refs. I talked to a Pittsburgh Panthers fan the other day, or last couple weeks ago. He told me he hates ACC refs.
So I got a question for you, Dashie. Let's say we win this national championship, and we will. Let's say we win it. How much would a championship like this in this magnitude means to you, your community, your fans, just basically you, pretty much?
This national championship would mean better to me than the first one that I experienced on my third year of being a YouTuber. I mean, this would mean so much better because we did something nobody else can do. That is go on to face the toughest road to the national title after losing the game like that.
Yeah. And I would say this would mean probably the most to me because it's like a team that I actually like watch every fucking game that they play. It's not like the Liberty where they just win a championship and I'm just a fan of them. Like Ohio State, I really love Ohio State a lot more than I do the Liberty. And it would be my first legit championship that nobody thought I would win on YouTube. Like, it would mean the world to me if we won this. A Super Bowl would be great too, but I want to win this one first.
Yeah, and as for the predictions, I think we win by a field goal because I know Notre Dame will make a costly mistake on offense, turn the ball over to our offense, to our defense, and Fielding will kick the game-winning field goal as time expires, giving us a 30-27 win.
That's interesting because I actually have Will Howard throwing a game-winning pass with 3 seconds left. I have that final score being 28-24. It's going to be really close. Notre Dame is a really tough team. Credit to them.
Yeah, we both agree that Notre Dame's going to cover because Ohio State is actually favored by 8.5.
I think Ohio State will not cover. However, I do have Ohio State winning. If it's 8.5, I got the Buckeyes only winning by 4.
I have them only winning by 3 because it is 8.5. So you have to cover that 8.5. Otherwise, we got to make sure Notre Dame covers the spread.
Yeah, in your case, if the Buckeyes are only winning by 3, then they're not going to cover the spread.
Yeah, because I got Ohio State winning, but Notre Dame covering.
Mm-hmm. All right. And then I guess that's pretty much it.
When it's the national title this time, Ohio State. Bring us back memories from 10 years ago yesterday.
Bring us back memories from 10 years ago. Bring us back memories from 2002. Like with the Claret days, I want to see a memory that I can hang on to for a long time. So Slitter can't tell us shit. But with that being said, y'all have a good one.
Bring us home a natty this year.
Man, bring us back a natty.
You guys take
I
care.
want a natty. Peace.